You look at Dr. Paul Tambaya, for example, someone who's really well liked. Personally, I like him a lot as well. And I think a lot of people expected him to either do better or even get into parliament, and he actually lost vote share. And when people were surprised online about why that happened, residents or people who say that they were residents of Bukit Panjang actually went online and explained that actually while Dr. Paul was visible on the ground, his opponent and the winning candidate, Liang Eng-hwa, was a lot more visible.
Okay.
I think someone said online just today actually on Reddit that Dr. Paul was on the ground 1 to 2 times a week for the last 5 years. Liang Eng-hwa was there 3 to 4 times a week. I mean, we don't know how true is that, but I guess that just goes to show how much groundwork is really, I guess, put forward rather than everything else. And I think other things that was also acknowledged in Bukit Panjang was like the $1 deals.
I think to Dan's point earlier, we all live in our own echo chambers. I think that's something we've all learned. If you ask someone who's very much, pro-incumbent, they're going to say, this is what I see everyone else saying, and it's all pro-incumbent, right? Whereas if you ask someone who's hanging out on Reddit or Singapore Raw, one of these subreddits, they'll say differently. Just understanding that the idea of your expectations are different, then you get a sense of, okay, there's no such thing as an average Singapore voter, right? Everyone kind of has the differences. And even for us, going on the ground and just understanding the challenges on the ground for candidates. For example, in West Coast, when you want to go from one coffee shop to another, you probably have to hop into a vehicle, drive over to the next coffee shop, and then get off and talk to people. Whereas if you do it in Siglap, you probably can, put on a pair of shoes and just walk across the whole Siglap, right? So it's very different landscape when you talk about different parts of the island. Understanding that Singaporeans are now a much more discerning group of voters, and you can't just all label them as one type of average voter. That allows you to see the results in a bit more nuanced context.
Money FM 89.3